A-Force.
Acorn.
Hey, I know you normally do the thing at the beginning, but Uno reverse card. You boys gonna do it.
I can't wait
so
to hear this.
We gotta get like mandatory flu shots at work or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're due by the end of the month. And once I get into work, I ain't gonna go up there. I gotta do it on the way. So I went in a little early. Bought 12 movies at a place in Kingsport. And then I go into work, get me a flu shot. She picks up, I got hairy arms. I'm a guy. I can't help it. And she pulls up my sleeve, and she says, "Ooh, you're going to hate me."
She has a shave?
No, it's the Band-Aid.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was like, the Band-Aid's going to hurt worse than the shot. So she gives me the flu shot, and it's fine. And then she says, "You want me to just hold some gauze on it for a minute?" And I was like, "No, is it just put it on?" And I was like, I'll rip it off. It'll be fine. And then she said, "Well, next year you should just save the old spot for me." And I said, "All right, I think I'll do that." And then I got home. I told my wife, I said, just
rip it off.
Don't tell me when.
At some point tonight, grab it.
And I leaned down and she just made my nipples hard a little bit.
I ain't a fan of pain until I am. I got one this year too. I normally don't. I know what my score is with the flu. I know when I have had it, when I haven't had it, and I generally don't get a flu shot, but I did this year just to see if I possibly get the flu. So I can piss somebody off by saying I got the flu shot and I got the flu.
I got the flu whenever I was in middle school, and I felt like I was going to die.
I got it once in elementary school, and you know me, I sweat. I don't do heat at all. That's why we're down here in the frozen Cinnamon
basement.
Toast Crunch Studios is actually just a fucking cellar.
It's a milkshake.
I'm gonna move to Montana or Alaska somewhere cold, but I was wrapped up in a wool blanket and still cold in the middle of summer.
She be like that.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Well.
That's good segue. That was good practice.
That's the show.
Bye. Sorry if we didn't make you laugh.
We have a new slogan, motto, whatever, catchphrase for the show. Forrest came up last week on the way home. It's cramming 2 minutes of comedy in a 35-minute podcast, and I wasted no time to make that our official thing on the website.
Well, look, I don't do anything as far as the podcast goes on social media,
but recording.
It asked me the other day. It just popped up. It said you need to update a couple things. I went in, and then I could update the time when we were open, and I changed it to 24 hours a day. And Corey, I got a text maybe 10 minutes later. Hey, did you mess with something on the podcast Facebook? I said, yeah, I changed it to open all the time because we're always partying.
Yeah, it said something about the phone, and I was like, man, is he putting like an emergency crap podcast hotline? Because we're it.
We can't get you people to comment. I don't think you're going to call in.
That's right. If you listen to this and you like us, comment or
share. Comment.
Just give us some love, baby.
We're not asking for money.
Unless
we do have an OnlyFans now.
Unless you want to do it. So, do you know what it's like a link tree or something? It just, you put it in your bio, you click on it, and then people can find all your links. Mm-hmm. I made this one the other day for our TikTok and Twitter and that kind of stuff. And I put us an OnlyFans in there, but it takes you to a Rickroll. I was proud of that. You people don't want to see that. We're recording for our OnlyFans right now.
I'd be Mike Honcho on the OnlyFans. I'd spread my butt cheek for Playgirl magazine as Mike Honcho.
So this is episode 44.
We're getting close to 50.
We're getting close. Episode 50, she's going to be big, baby.
What are we going to do? We're going to have to plan something.
We're going to, it's going
to be not crap for one.
So, yeah. This is Why Not Segue. Everyone's least favorite podcast.
Except for people in Wichita, Kansas.
And we are pride and joy of Wichita, Kansas. I believe they're giving us the key to the city next week.
Really?
We're excited about that.
They have a strip club? That's on the key on it.
Plenty. Ain't nothing like a Wichita,
You ain't going to
Kansas.
live in Wichita, Kansas and not go to a strip club.
Before we get rolling in the show, I want to give a shout out to the Spooks, Crimes, and Weird Times podcast. If you like Weird Times, well, you're listening to Weird Times already. You like spooky stuff? Ooh. You like crimes, criminals, that kind of stuff?
You like gore?
Alex and Tiffany, they do a great show over there. I listened to their last episode. I loved it. And they love us. We're going to dinner again this weekend.
Red Lobster.
Ain't nothing scarier than a red
lobster meal. Was this supposed to be alive when it came to the table?
All right.
If Corey seems distracted, he cut it off.
No, it's so the Seahawks Cardinals game's going on right now. This is Why Not Segue at night, and so I'm watching the game, and we don't have the best antenna signal down here. So whenever it does cut off, it goes to black, comes back.
So if he's a little distracted, just
that means the Seahawks did something good.
Which you shouldn't hear very often.
And I am going to watch this play here because it's fourth down. And is he in? Oh! That might get overturned, but anywho.
We'll leave that in. That'll be for sports and such.
So I do want to do something for sports and such real quick. So I love talking about me some uniforms. But real quick before we do that, we'll talk about your Washington football team. Got a win. I think you're half a game back from the division lead right now.
Yeah, but if you take a step back and look at the division as a whole, that's still not a very good accomplishment.
My dad came over today and he saw the score, and he's a football fan. And he wasn't happy with the name change.
There are a lot of people.
He wasn't happy with it. And but he saw the score and he was like, "Hey, we've been doing good this year." And I said,
"No, just 2 games."
I said, "Luckily for you,
nobody has.
Your division has not been doing good this year." And I said, "I believe you guys are half a game back from the division lead." And he says, "I'll take it." So here's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I will pretend I just got a job from the NFL.
All right.
I get to pick everybody's uniforms. Everybody's.
Everybody.
I'm going to do 2 divisions at a time pretty quick.
All
okay?
right.
For the people who don't like sports. Give me like 2 minutes. Jesus Christ. Start with the AFC. I'm going to do the AFC East and then the North today. I'll finish the NFC till next week. Okay, so Patriots.
All right.
Here's what I'm going to do. I only got 2 uniforms right now. They got blue and blue and then white and blue. That's all they got.
You just can't have that.
Going to add silver pants for the road. Silver helmet, white jersey, silver pants. Oh, baby. Then we're going to add all red alternate. Same thing as the blue. Just replace the blue with the red, red with the blue. She look clean, baby. Jets.
You can't.
Jets are terrible. They do have a black alternate. Looks good. I'm going to make it better. They have...
You don't realize how into this man actually is.
They're black jerseys. They have a green stripe, white numbers. We're going to make them numbers green.
Stripes white?
No. We're going to keep all green and black. Everything. Even the color of the Jets logo on the helmet, we're going to make it black. Should look good. Dolphins. Only thing they need to do, they got a good alternate. So throwback jerseys. And just add an orange alternate, all orange, teal numbers. I've seen mock-ups and stuff. They look pretty good.
So what you're saying is you're stealing somebody else's, are you?
A little bit. And, yeah, you just wear that once or twice a year. I think it'll look good, especially against the right teams. Bills, they're actually pretty good. I'm not going to change anything.
Really?
You're like, what?
No.
Yeah, Bills are actually pretty good. I thought about adding in a black alternate, but I was like, no, I'm just not going to fit away.
They're good where they're at. They're the only people in the NFL that know how to dress.
I think I got another one. And then, all right, so that's the AFC East. We're going to go to the North. The Steelers. Okay? Steelers have a classic look. Can't really mess with it. We're going to make it even better, though. They got kind of curly numbers. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to make it block. Times New Roman. That's the only thing that should fly. Make them numbers blocky. Change the face mask to silver.
You know what I want to do?
The color of steel, baby.
Well, I see. I want to add a little bit of orangish red because I want to see that steel curtain rust the fuck up.
That's the only thing we'll change. That's what they used to wear back in the 70s. And then we're going to do the
Browns.
Browns.
When cocaine was more dominant than steroids in sports.
We're going to do the Browns. They're good too. They reintroduced.
They look like a turd.
They reintroduced. Oh, the only thing I'm going to do the Browns.
They look like a turd floating in the toilet bowl.
The brown jersey with the orange numbers that you're talking about.
Yes.
They just need to put orange stripes.
They make me feel like I've really got to pee, and all the urinals are full. So you walk into the one stall, and whoever was there didn't have the common fucking decency to flush the toilet. Every time that happens, I look down and go, "Oh, look, there's the Browns."
Oh man! So we're just gonna add those orange stripes because they did that last year, and then where they redid their jersey, I don't know why they didn't. Just copy and paste that to this year. It's like they forgot to put the stripes on there.
I want everybody to know the man who's giving all these pointers is currently wearing a lime green Seahawks jersey and a pair of khakis.
Khaki pants, and I got house shoes.
House shoes. Blue
it's cold
camo
down
house
here.
shoes. No, it feels fantastic down here.
And down here in just socks, you're going to get frostbite. And then I'm going to do the Ravens. Ravens is still pretty good. But I'm in charge because they wore in 2015 one game. They wore, just get ready for this. They wore purple jerseys.
I'm a fan.
Gold pants. When I say gold pants, they're not a good gold like the Washington football team used to wear.
Oh, okay.
They are mustard yellow gold. They do not fit at all. It's ugly.
They're King Burger. Burger King mustard yellow.
They lost all credibility. So you get, this is their alternate now. You got a lot of looks they can wear. Do black jersey, purple numbers, that gold outline of the numbers. And then you can either do black pants or purple pants.
What about all purple with white numbers?
That's what they have now. This is just an alternate.
I like it.
It does look pretty good. Now the Bengals have the ugliest uniforms in the NFL.
Was that a poll? Did people vote on that?
If anybody with eyesight can tell that.
What if I'm colorblind? You unthoughtful fuck.
So we're going to take everything that they had in the 80s and 90s. We're going to modernize it. Okay? And you go to Instagram. American uniforms, baby. They have a Bengals mock-up. It looks really good.
It's not American uniforms. It's
America
uniforms.
Now, this is the helmet.
I do like that.
You take a black helmet, orange face mask, 3 clean tiger stripes on the helmet.
Those make me feel as if Tony the Tiger's on heroin. Is what that makes me feel.
And you do black on black jersey, black top. On the road, you do white on black. And then your alternate's orange on black. And then your other alternate's white on white tiger, baby, because that's what they have for their color rush. It's like a white tiger. But they have an orange helmet that doesn't fit in with that at all. So that's sports and such. And that was a little bit more than 2 minutes. I apologize, non-sports fans.
Give me 2 minutes.
All right, give me 4 minutes next week.
16 more than that.
All right, so now what are we going to do? A new segment. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do that next. We got another one got to go.
All right.
Fast food.
All right.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's.
McDonald's.
That's fair.
I literally never eat. And to be honest,
that's what I would give it to.
The only reason Wendy's is staying is because of the Baconator. That is literally the only reason. I may stop and get me a Baconator on the way home. $2.
Yeah, that's my choice too. If only Wendy's had McDonald's prices, it'd be even better. Wendy's chicken be expensive.
Yeah, but
when you're paying for all natural beef, baby, it counts.
Well, I don't support any company that tries to make itself different by cutting a square instead of a circle. All right, let's not let that be the standout. But there are things McDonald's do get right.
Chicken nuggets? Oh, they kill the chicken nugget game.
Chicken nugget. I mean, on occasion, the fries.
Yeah, if they're like fresh, they're good. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, here's another segment. We're gonna move on. That was a quick one. But people were home like, why can't sports and such be that quick?
That's what I
can't help it. I'm passionate about this subject. So this is a segment. When was the first time you realized you're getting old? Forrest brought this to me today. What you pick? I gotta remember what I said.
Yours was good, yeah. I remember it was last year. I am 26 at the moment, so I've been 25 at the time. Freshly 25, just about too.
Fresh.
I remember I got out of the shower. I took a shower before work. I was getting out of the shower, and I bent over to get my towel. And that's simply all I did. I bent over, clutched my hand to grab the towel, and I pulled my lower back. I could not walk for a week, just about. Like, for one day, I couldn't walk at all. I was on the couch. I was done. And then I, old maned around for, another 4 days. I called work. I called out that day. I called them. I said, yeah, I slipped and fell in the shower.
For legal reasons, he slipped in the shower.
I was not about to go, hey, I literally just pulled my back by picking up. Number one, they'd be like, you're full of shit. Get to work. But my back to this day has not been right. I can still, on occasion, my lower back will start to go out after that. And it will tense up like last week. All last week, my lower back was messed up. I went and bought a heating pad. That's the second time I realized I was getting old. I went and bought a heating pad.
It's kind of like me with my knees. My knees are straightened out because they're hurting just a little bit.
Well, you know how my knees pop out of place. Yeah. So that's always been an issue.
A couple years ago, I don't know what happened. Just my right knee more than my left knee. It just hurt all the time. So I went out and bought a knee brace. Had to go out and return the one I bought because it was way too small. Couldn't fit my big old leg. Bought the correct size. Wore it for a couple days. Felt better. Took it off. Wear it every now and then now. And then last year, week before Christmas, me, my wife, my brother, mom, and my brother's fiance, we went to New York. So we drove from D.C. to New York in my brother's car.
An idle thing.
I thought I was going to die. My knees hurt so bad. Cramped in this back seat. I'm a big man. Cramped in this back seat. Thought I was going to die. On the way back, even worse.
I did die.
I am a ghost. Spooky. Ooh. And, anytime I drink any liquor.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bad time.
I used to be able to drink a whole bottle. It wouldn't affect me none. But now if
you used to put down 10 high.
Oh, like a child. That's probably the reason I can't drink liquor now.
If you drank 10 high now and 10 high now.
I'm telling you, if you ain't ever had it go, we've done the commercial.
If you want to die.
That's the ad tonight.
Sweet tea and 10 high.
You go get you a bottle of 10 high, and I promise you are not going to have a good time. But if I drink straight liquor now, there's a 50% chance the second it hits my stomach, I'm going to throw up.
All right. Speaking of commercials, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
This podcast is brought to you by Sweet Tea and 10 High. If you want to die, Sweet Tea and 10 High.
All right, and we're back. That was a quick 10 seconds because that was a quick commercial.
But it got the point across.
It did. So, real quick, we got to do nerdy stuff. It's like legally required. Rumors Deadpool 3 and Deadpool 4 are in the works.
I thought Disney said they were not going to continue Deadpool series.
I've seen a couple things the last couple days. They've been already discussing a fourth Deadpool movie.
The third one's not. I love when they do that. It gets me so hyped, and then it eventually falls through, and you get so sad. I mean, I like him. I'd have to see him as Wolverine.
Yeah. I mean, everyone hated the idea of Hugh Jackman. Everybody hated Heath Ledger. Everybody hated Ben Affleck. Robert Pattinson. Everybody hated that.
I want Tom Hardy as Wolverine.
Yeah, he did look. All those.
I either want Tom Hardy as Wolverine or I want Tom Hardy as 007. We're at a crossroads. I think both of these contracts.
These are my demands. You have 24 hours.
I think. Listen.
Hollywood, you hear this? If we get a download in San Jose, California, I know you're listening.
I want.
For some reason, we do get a lot of hits from either websites or downloads in San Jose. I don't like around San Jose. That's what it is.
Around San Jose.
Is that near? Is that even near Hollywood?
I don't think it is. Across the country. I want to say it's lower, but I'm not there. I'm just a poor old redneck from southwestern Virginia. I don't own none of them globes. We're at a crossroads. We need a new 007 and we need a new Wolverine. I want both of those contracts sent to him and he gets to look over and decide what he wants to do. Because Tom Hardy is a fucking treasure. And I would have his babies.
So we're going to move on.
He got too into it.
Was that a good?
My chair is wet. I'm sorry.
Is that a good segue for you?
Yeah. Now the podcast begins.
So, what an intro. Let's go to sports and such. So, we got a drunk story. We took a couple weeks off from drug stories because we thought we went through a lot of them. But there was a big one I realized we hadn't talked about.
We hadn't been talked about. That was a wild night, actually.
Back when we used to work at the Barter, how many people worked there? Probably like 12?
Yeah, about 12, 13.
There was only like 3 people who didn't go.
Yeah, and they got stuck working
So I wound up doing some research because the Seahawks were playing the night we had the party. And that was on Sunday Night Football. They're playing the Cardinals. And so we went on a Sunday and then went to Dollywood on a Monday. Came back. One of those 2 days, I guess we were maybe closed on Monday, maybe.
Yes, we were.
And then they got killed on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Our boss came with us. She didn't tell anybody that all of us were going except for 3 people. And those 3 poor souls
were the 3 people on the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh, yeah. And they just got.
Did we force them to not go or they decided not to go?
I think they just didn't want to go.
I feel like we were like, no, you guys can't go.
Oh, I'd never told nobody because I knew it was going to be hell. I just kept my mouth shut and rolled.
So one thing when we worked at the Barter, we could go to Dollywood as many times as we wanted for free.
We had a hard, if anybody that listens to this lives around and knows the place, like Food City and other places, you get a certificate. No.
We got a card.
It was the same material as a credit card. It was a plastic card, and you could wear that bad boy out.
Yeah. And so we were like, we're going to go down to Dollywood, and we'll go and drink and get a hotel, and we'll all have a great time. So we go down. We all were in the same hotel, but it wasn't like a hotel.
It was a motel. It was not a hotel. It was a motel.
It was a fancy motel.
Yeah, well... Fancy for Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Me and you, and Mackenzie, your girlfriend at the time, we were in a room like a suite.
Yeah, I bought. We went in halvesies and got a suite because we were like,
this is where the party's going.
Yeah, we're going to have a party in here. Now, before any of this story transpires, I want you all to remember that at the time I was under the age.
Yeah. You were underage. There's another.
There were like 4 of us, or 3 that were underage.
Yeah, there's another guy named Cody who was underage. Boy, he just wanted to party. He wanted to party. He brought speakers.
Oh yeah, Jello shots.
Yeah, he brought Jello shots. And if you've ever had a bad Jello shot, that's what he brought. He did not do.
There was a lot of alcohol, very little Jello. But the boy likes to party, and I appreciate him for it.
And so we go, and you turn the air down.
I said, listen, I get hot fast, and when I get hot, I sweat. And
when I drink, I get hot.
So
crank it down.
The second we walked in the room, Corey's bedroom, like you walk into a big living room and Corey's bed's in the living room, and then there's like a little sitting area, a bathroom off to the side, and then a whole nother room that's my bedroom. The second we got there, I walked into my bedroom and I cranked the AC went down to 52. I cranked it to 52. Shut the door and put a towel up under the door so no air would escape. And I was like, all right, so that should be a good 60 degrees whenever I go to sleep.
Now, what did you do first? Because we got split up.
We all met at Dick's Last Resort.
Me and Kara
went on the moonshine test.
She was our manager at the time. And me and her went Old Smoky Moonshine. Back in the day, it used to be free. I'd like to think I'm part of the reason it's no longer free.
No,
you have to pay for it.
Was always a horrible idea.
I don't know whose idea that was.
You just skip lunch and then you go get plastered at a moonshine tasting for free.
There was two sides. We went to the first side, and you maybe get to try like 15 on one round, and there was maybe like half a shot, if that. But the fact you're getting 15 in like a 20-minute span.
And we left at 10 o'clock? So we haven't had lunch.
We
skipped lunch.
And there's even a couple of them. Kara was like, I don't want to have this one. So give her to me. So we go through it once. We go to the other side. We go through it again. And then we go back to the other side and do it again. So we go through it 3 times within like an hour. And I am so trashed. We haven't even got to the party yet. We haven't even went to dinner yet.
Now, I have a quick question. Did we go to the aquarium after, on the last day? Or is that when we went to the aquarium? Well, you guys were doing that. Because we left Aaron. I remember we left Aaron. That may have been what I was doing while you were doing that. A bunch of us went to the aquarium. They took the van. We go to leave. We are halfway down the road. And when somebody goes, just silence in the van. Where's Aaron? Oh, shit. We turn around. She is standing in the parking spot. Pissed. Erin is a good old Christian girl.
Lady.
She is a full-fledged good old Christian girl. And she is pissed. When we opened, I thought she was going to hit somebody. She didn't talk to us for the rest of the night. I think she went back to her room and went to bed.
She didn't come to the party.
She did not hang out with us whatsoever. She was very upset. But
yeah, I don't remember that. I remember hearing about it, but I wasn't down because that's what you guys were doing.
So Corey's getting hammered.
I'm trashed. And then we go to Dick's. They make fun of us.
If you've never been to a Dick's, you should go.
That's what they do. They make fun of you.
Unless you have soft skin, do not. You're just going to get mad. You just got to laugh. I drink sweet tea at a rather furious pace on occasion. I think I made the guy. I emptied it 3 times before the food comes out. So the 4th time he comes out, he sets a bucket in front of me, and I'm talking a bucket, not a 5-gallon bucket. It was probably like a 2.5-gallon bucket full of ice and sweet tea. And I looked at him. I said, "What is this?" He went, "It's your fucking refill." It's all right. I used to be a big boy. I know what it's like.
I had like a fried chicken or something like that, and it was good, and it helped sober me up a little bit. I wouldn't have made it to the party if it wasn't for that food.
Whenever they put the hats on us, they said, "I like to blow bubbles on Savannah," and then my sister, and then on me it said, "I'm Bubbles."
Then we go and we're partying.
We ordered pizza, did we not?
I think so.
So we're partying. It's pretty controllable at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. We got Cards Against Humanity over here. Just people.
That's all Corey wanted to do all night.
I wanted to play Cards Against Humanity so bad. The Seahawks were playing, and I was like, I want to watch the Seahawks, and then after that, we'll play Cards Against Humanity. My wife calls me. I do have a bad tendency whenever I'm drinking if I'm on the phone with somebody, to pretend kind of like they are there and talk to everybody at the same time. And I was drinking like a Mountain Dew or Sprite with Malibu rum. That was my drink of choice at the time.
Diabetes in a cup.
And then we start putting down the Jell-O shots a little bit. And
these things are getting a little bit louder.
I'd go outside. I'd talk to her for a minute, come back in, check on the game, and play a card. And they'd be like, "We're not even playing anymore." snoring. And then I'd go back out, and then people just come storming out of there.
I got in a fight with the main boss, not Kara, her boss, or boss. I got in a fight. I got in an argument with her husband because everybody was being way too loud at this point. And
wasn't there like a 90-year-old woman next door or something like that?
She was upstairs. I walked outside to smoke a cigarette, and I looked up, and there was like 4 people that had came out of their rooms and were staring at our doors. And my first thought was like, listen, cops come. I ain't the only one going to jail. We all going to jail. Y'all are drinking with a minor at the moment. We're all going to jail. So I tried to put a cap on it, and a couple people didn't like it, and they were already drunk too. So we had a couple arguments, and people decided to leave. And then I think me and Mackenzie got in an argument. All I remember is after the Seahawks game was on in the back. And
our boss's husband, he was the one that was kind of like
he wanted to change her or cut it up or something. I was like, just leave it alone. And then I was like, all right.
He's just mad because he was a Broncos fan. The Seahawks just.
I was like, all right, just cut off the TV. And he said, I guess we better leave before something bad happens. I said, yeah, I guess you better. Because I was pretty drunk at the time too, and they were harshing my buzz.
That's the one thing you never do to a drunk man.
But things went downhill after that, and then I blacked out.
Now, here's the last thing I remember. Here's the last thing I remember. Okay, it's like my mind created a mental block just in case.
I remember slightly more than you do about this one situation or scenario.
So everything's ended now. It's just
us. It's me, Corey, and my ex.
And she's like, "You guys got to take a shower."
And I'm like, "What?"
And I just remember being in the bathroom with you, and then that's it. And then I wake up the next morning, my hair is soaking wet,
and this room's like a literal 50 degrees.
My hair is soaking wet, my pillow's soaked, and I normally wear a tank top under my shirt, and I woke up with my shirt on, but no tank top, and just a pair of boxers. And so I was like, all right, I clearly took a shower.
No, you.
But then I was like, did I take a shower with force?
Well, kind of.
I don't want to say no, and I don't want to say yes, but there is a possibility.
There was a moment when both of us were naked and in the shower at the same time. But
oh my God.
This is what I remember.
My blackout.
I was pretty drunk too. I had already laid down like on the couch, and I was about half asleep, and Mackenzie shakes me. She goes, "Hey, go take a shower." I said, "I don't want to." She goes, "No, you're going to take a shower." I was like, "Oh, all right, Mom. All right." And I didn't know you were in the shower. So I kind of just stripped butt naked from the couch to the bathroom. I got to the bathroom. Mackenzie opened the door, pulled back the shower curtain on you, and said, "All right, get out." And I stepped in as you were stepping out. So we were both naked in that shower at one point.
Okay. Yeah, my mind, it's a coincidence.
But
I blocked it out.
I remember taking the shower, getting out, the door to my room has not been open since 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's now 2 o'clock at night. I opened the door, soaking wet. It's snowing in my room. It's 30 degrees in my room. I almost froze to death that night. And I remember I was somewhat comfortable. I was fall asleep and I'd feel Mackenzie like scoot up to me for warmth, and I'd just roll further away because we had like a California King or something. And the next morning I woke up and she was pissed. She goes, "How come you kept rolling away from me?" I said, "I was drunk trying to sleep." She goes, "I was cold." I was like, "You should have been. It was freezing in here."
And we went to Dogwood very hungover.
Oh, God, yes.
Cody brought glow sticks, a glow stick necklace. And I had a hoodie on, sunglasses, and the glow stick necklace. And I remember I kept saying, "The party's still going."
Wasn't it right before we all went down that me, you, Mackenzie, and Abby went?
I think we
didn't we?
Either after or before that.
It was very cold. I'm talking.
That one was.
It was like 30 degrees outside, and me and Corey, we were all very bundled up. But me and Corey would like challenge each other. Like we would get to a roller coaster, And like the first one up would pick what bits of clothing we were actually going to wear. And whenever, I think we finally got the Thunderhead for the last time. That last time, that thing went way faster than it should have.
Thunderhead is very cold at night.
Oh yeah, it was dark. I went straight down to nothing but a t-shirt. And Corey was like, come on, man. He goes, well, I'm not going to not do it.
So, we got something to rank. Because it's legally required again for us to rank something. Okay, so we're going to rank. Last week we did best Halloween candy. Today we're going to do worst Halloween candy.
All right.
Number 5, Almond Joy, garbage.
I bet it's number 4, Mounds, because they're the same bar. Don't even.
Number 4 is Twizzlers, garbage.
You.
Trash.
Whore.
Scum. Number 3 is apples.
Well, they are giving out.
Number 2 is circus peanuts. Trash. I wouldn't feed it to my dog. I don't even have a dog. Then those generic orange and black candies that don't even have a logo.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be saltwater taffy, but it's not
scum of the earth.
All right, here's mine. 5 apples. 4 oranges. 3 circus peanuts. 2 black licorice. 1 black licorice. I love Twizzlers. Don't get me wrong. But cherry or strawberry or whatever fucking flavor. Black licorice.
Really?
While I can eat it, there's nothing candy about that.
That ain't candy. It's the devil. All right. Our good friends, Iron Maiden. We have a challenge with them every week. How much time we got left? Iron Maiden, hit us with how much time we got left. 2 minutes. Iron Maiden.
They've got one job and they do it.
Why?
Flawlessly.
Give us more time. The people want to hear a 1-hour episode of Why Not Segway.
I don't think they do. But if you do, I doubt we can come up with enough material to do it. But maybe for number 50, we'll do that.
Goofing off.
I think we need to get Murphy back on the show for number 50. He won't do it. I've begged him. He said he can't have his name attached to this anymore.
What if he's just a nurse for the whole episode?
That's what I said. I said,
we won't even say.
We won't even say your name. He said, they just got to go back. I begged him. I said, come on, man. You know, he had good times. He says he had good times.
He did. All right. So, go follow us or like us on Facebook. Why Not Segway. Go on Twitter. Why Not Segway 12. TikTok. Why Not Segway. OnlyFans coming soon.
White Claw extra hard seltzers.
Yeah, that was good. And go listen to our friends Spooks, Crimes, and Weird Times podcast and the Browns, Bills, and Brews podcast. Go check him out.
I'm pretty sure we'll lose that, and even the way I talked about the Browns earlier.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
It'll be all right. They signed a contract.
They're legally required.
Legally required to let me be their godchild.
Yeah. All right, we got to wrap this one up before we get over 40 seconds, or we're going to go to jail and get a fine. Bye.